Hello, this is Miss Harbeck with a tutorial on how to create a tour in Tour Builder with Google. So the first thing we need to do is to sign in, and we can sign in with whatever we're signed into Google Chrome with. I'm at home, so I'm going to use my home account. And we're ready to begin. To create a tour, you just click this button right here. If you already have tours, the Create a Tour button is right here. So we're going to give it a name. And don't forget to put your name. It opens up onto an introduction card. So you can add a photo right here. I'm just going to choose one that happens to be inside my Google Drive just for ease. And you can add text right here. Within the text, you can add links. For the purpose of this, I think I will just use commonsense.org for all my links today, just as example. So now I have a link. Another option that we could do is down here, type of the story you want. For our purposes, we're going to leave it on the default. You can also choose your path color. Again, we're just going to leave it on the default today. The advanced option allows you to choose your map style. Here we have borders and labels. You can also add roads, or you can remove them both. I'm going to stick with borders and labels. In addition, you could add a KML or KMZ file, which is the type of file created by Google Earth software that downloads to a desktop, not the web-based version. We're not going to do that today. So for right now, we are done with all that we want to put into our introduction card. As you can see, you can delete and edit this portion and this portion at any time during the process. So I'm going to add my next location. Since we're in Washington, let's add another, or since we've got Washington right here, let's add a Washington location. We'll add Lincoln Memorial to start with. We're going to add this to the tour. We like that image. Let's just add this. And we can add photos and videos up to 25. This time, let's search for images of the Lincoln Memorial. Oh, it's searching my albums. Oops. Let's go back over here and do search for images on this one and try that again. As you can see, it says Google right here, and I just didn't notice that the first time. So here's some different images, inside at night, inside with the quote above it. Let's get one from the outside. And you'll know down here, it says the image you highlighted was found by Google image search on this page. So I am going to copy that link. Oops, let me make sure I've got that. Copy that link address so I have it for future. I'm going to select those 3 photos, and they went in there. You can also edit these photos. So it's a good idea to put a description. And so I added a title, and then I added just a little more description. But what I'd like to see in the description as well is if you insert those links of where you got the picture. It's kind of like citing. Here's my tour. Here's where I got that. And you can do that for each one of the pictures. So I could just, if I wanted to, just put that image in all of them. And add a unique title to each one. I'm just going to do those 2 for now. You could do all of them. If you want, you can add a start and end date to your tour, we're not going to do that for today's purpose. Again, here's another place to add text that of whatever sort you want. You could just do a paragraph, you could do bullets and include facts about the different places you're at. Let's just simplify it. Fact 1, fact 2, fact 3, and I don't like that because that has us up there, so let me fix that. Again, we can add links. I will use the same one just for expeditious reasons. All right, so now I have an image and I have some facts. Again, not a bad idea to cite sources if you've got them. So I put a link in there, but you know, we want to be citing. So let's just go ahead and put that same link in there. Pretending that's where we got our facts as well. This one, we could change an icon if we wanted to. We'll just put a little schoolhouse on it, just for the heck of it. And advanced option, it allows that KML or KMZ file again if you want, which we don't have. So we are done with that location. Let's add another one. Let's choose another Washington location. How about Washington Memorial, Washington Monument, pardon me. Now, we're going to add that to the tour, and when I click add, you'll notice that it added the path line. Same thing, we can add some photos this time. Take a snapshot? No, we don't want to do that. Let's just search again. Oh, we could search YouTube. Let's try that. Search YouTube for something on the Washington Monument renovation. Okay, official Washington Monument restoration time lapse. Let's choose that one. Select it. Now this time instead of an image, we have the YouTube video. Let's see what happens when we edit it. That was a little startling with the noise, but there you go. And that's already in YouTube. It's already got its own share and link, so we don't need to cite it. And we're going to have our second link. Now let's add a third one. Let's see, Lincoln Memorial, Washington Monument. Let's see, what else? How about the White House? There we go. This time, let's try to get a different view. So I'm going to grab Pegman, and I'm going to pull down here onto the White House lawn, and I'm going to set him down on one of these blue lines. He can only go where there's the blue lines. Notice it's not him, but that little circle of, what do you call it? Dotted circle. That's what I'm actually setting. And I'm going to set it on this line. Oh, wow, that came out perfect. I couldn't have done that better if I tried. So now I have a street view image for this one, and I like it. I'm going to keep it this way and just click Add to Tour. So now I have 3 locations. Again, I could add photos if I wanted. Let's search for images again, this time of the White House. Let's see if we can find anything from the inside. There we go. We could add a whole bunch of different images from the interior of the White House. And this time I'm going to copy that link address and select it. And then put it in here. Oops, sorry. I wasn't ready for it to do that. Let me just paste it right there. There we go. So now I have my introduction card and 3 locations. And I've added images. And I've cited sources, which is important. Make sure that when you're making your content, that you don't get distracted by all the bells and whistles of things you can do. That's why I said just use the path default and the story type default. Same thing with the icon. You could get really hung up on that. Get your story stuff set first, and then go in and you can do all those other things. We are now done editing, so we're going to click Done Editing. And voila, we have a tour. If we wanted to edit it again in the future, we could come here. We could open it to full screen, open it in Earth. We could export it, which I think exports as a KML or KMZ file, so you could open it on the desktop software as well. Could make a copy of it. So this is our tour. Let's take a quick look at it. So anybody could see this, and you could share this with anyone. And they could watch the video. I'm not going to open it since it's a bit noisy. And I think it might take a second to get to, yeah, it does take a second to get to that view, but it's done. Once your tour is done, you can just click that share button, and you can choose who you want to share it to, or you can copy the link, and you're all done. That's it.